What's up everyone, my name is Will from Ghost Hack, and on Black Friday, Ghost Hack released one of their biggest producer bundles ever to date. This is the Black Friday producer bundle. There are over 4,000 sounds in this pack. It is enormous. And just because the pack is huge does not mean that these sounds are low quality. Like, there are a lot of really awesome vocals. There's stuff for all kinds of genres. There's live instrument recordings. There's, a ton of Serum presets, a full Serum toolkit, all kinds of presets, wavetables, noises, effect racks, all kinds of stuff. There's some video tutorials, plus you may even get some bonus packs with it. So this is really, really a great deal for Black Friday. A ton of sound designers, musicians, and producers at Ghost Hack came together to create this entire pack, and it is full of some really, really useful, really unique, and just really awesome sounds. Here's a quick example of a hybrid trap drop that I threw together in just a couple of hours, and this is like every sound in here is made from sounds from this Ultimate Black Friday producer bundle. So here's the short loop that I came up with. And of course, this is just a hybrid trap example. There are a bunch more demo tracks that you can hear on the website that I just showed you a second ago. Again, link to that in the description, but let's do a quick overview of everything that's in the pack. This pack is so large, it is separated into districts. The first one here is the EDM district. We have loops, midis, and one-shots. It's very, very organized. You know exactly what you're going for. So if you go into loops, we have a lot of just really cool stuff as far as synth loops and drum loops. You got some acid lines. There's some psytrance bass lines. We got drum fills. We have drum rolls. Hi-hat loops. Random percussion loops. We have full drum loops with stems separated, so you have kicks, snares, and cymbals. We have bass loops. We have a bunch of synth loops. And we have a bunch of vocal loops. And to keep things moving along quickly, because this pack is very large, I'm just going to quickly go over the one-shots in this one. We have brass one-shots. We have side bass shots. We have trance kicks. We have cymbals. We have some acid shots. Very useful Foley ambiances. We have 808s, really thick. We have a ton of synth one-shots. Lots of claps in this one. The bass one-shots that you heard from the loops. A ton of really ambient involving pads. Again, we have lots of hi-hats to choose from. Lots of kicks of all different styles. Kind of Foley percussions from real world things. Sound effects. Snares and snaps. And all of that comes with all kinds of MIDI for melody and chords. And that is just the EDM district. All the other districts are of similar size. If we go into the general district, we have more loops. We have abstract percussion loops. Just a ton of really interesting sounds there. Drum fills. Drum loops, again with stems separated. So we have like kick, snare, and tops. Then we have hi-hat and tambourine loops. We have house-like bass loops. There's even some neuro loops. synth percussion loops, which are really cool. And there's tribal percussion loops. Again, lots of awesome MIDI files here, but let's go right back into the one-shots, which are pretty much the same things you would hear from the loops. So you have a bunch of claps. We have drones here. Very ambient. And moving on, we have some Foley. So like Foley hits. Then we have Foley kicks. We have some Foley snares. Some hats and tambourines from the loops. There's some dry kicks. We have the neuro-bass one-shots. Here's some pads. There's a lot of percussions here. Here's some more sound effects. Shakers, which are really good layers. Here's the dry snares. We have a lot of synth stabs here. And we wrap it up with some textures. Awesome for ambiances and cool, drones and effects. Out of the general district, we have live instruments. We have some Cajun instruments here. Just some hits. We have congas, which are very useful field recordings for like city, rain, and water, like actual real world recordings. We have hi-hats. And going into actual instruments, we have acoustic guitar loops. We have brass. Which, a quick note, the brass is also really handy if you want to just take one piece of the brass note and use it as a brass one-shot like I did right here. I just have a singular little brass one-shot, so you don't even have to use them as the loops. Next up, some piano. Then we actually have some sitar sounds here. Out of the real instruments, we have normal percussions. We have real snares. And tumbadora. Out of the live instruments, there is the melody and effects district. We have 100 MIDI files of melodies, arps, and sustained chords. But going into the melodic loops, you can tell there's a lot of ambient stuff and really cool textures and things in here. There's a ton of stuff. But going into one-shots, we have some abstract effects. Really unique and really creative. We have impacts. We have more pads and drones. Which a lot of them are really subtle. We have a ton of different risers, which are very long in length. We have some rhythmical sound effects, as well as just some percussion. Here's some synth stabs, and some sustained synths. And lastly, the part that you all have been waiting for, the vocals. We have 8 different vocalists here, all with very similar looking files. If we just choose one, let's say Brandon, we have acapella. We can just look at the one word, C major. Effective butterfly tonight. We have full acapellas right here. You can hear some of the samples on the Ghost Hack website as well. And if we go into, let's say, Emily, we have some more acapellas. We have full acapellas. They're all BPM'd. You can hear the parts. With you, the says
the moment.
All the stuff that are performed by these singers would be great for vocal chopping or putting them directly into your track as an a cappella or just choosing words and phrases here and there. There's a lot you can do with it. And all of that is not even to mention all the serum presets we have for different styles of EDM, for neuro presets, and some trance and psytrance presets as well. Along with a ton of cool wavetables, effect chains, noises, and even LFO shapes for you to import into Serum. So that is a quick overview of the pack. I could not get to everything, obviously, because this is a very, very large pack. We threw everything we could at this one. We've been really excited to release it, and we really hope you guys enjoy it. The link is in the top of the description if you want to go check it out on the Ghost Hack website. So thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your support, and we will see you in the next video. Happy producing.